Okay, so what the fuck do you guys want?
So how you doing?
Fantastic. We're almost out of milk.
All right, so you're almost out of milk. Oh, we can arrange some more of that. So I want to talk to you regarding Shift 3 and LSPD. I'll be real with you. Since Bass is no longer a part of it, I think majority of us from Shift 3 are going to probably be looking for somewhere else to go.
Yeah, that's understandable.
I come up with an idea with Garcia here. What's your thoughts on us having our own department for Shift 3 only? We got a great team that are already in command. There's myself, there's Garcia, and Elizabeth Reed, which is a lieutenant, which cover pretty much every aspect of the PD and do some pretty good work out there. And there's a couple that we'd probably try and get from the LSPD to join us and just operate separate from everyone and just be a Shift 3 thing, you know?
I mean, it's a possibility. I just see... I could see it becoming an issue if it's only focused on one specific area, though. But it could also be beneficial, I guess, to an extent. But I'm not sure right now we're looking to create departments. But we're going to see what happens with the current department, and then after that, maybe we could discuss it. But
okay.
I mean, I'll consider it and think about it either way. And chat with some people about that sort of shit. Either way, it's going to have to go through the state no matter what. And that's going to be, you know, the senators and those people discussing it. So no matter what, I won't be able to give you an answer yes or no until I've just, you know, talked with those guys.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Okay.
That's fair enough. I just know that basically the three that I just mentioned, depending on what happens with the LSPD, would probably no longer be a part of that. And I'll tell you right now, if us three aren't around, Shift 3 is dead. Yep. It's not going to happen. We've basically built it up from being 2 to 3 officers on duty to like 20 plus now. So
out of curiosity,
and they're pretty decent officers.
What would actually change if you is how is it split up right now? Like, is it not certain shifts and shift supervisors inside that department? Like, that's how you got to that point anyway?
Yeah. So we've got myself, I'm a captain, Garcia and Reed are lieutenants. We do have sergeants underneath us, which is Kozlov.
Okay. So listen, I personally can see great advantages to this, but it's something I'll discuss with the guys. I mean, at the end of the day, I can't really see it as a negative. It's going to be the same shit. Essentially, you guys would control your own things, but generally, when it comes to things like this, we have a voting system of some sort.
Yep.
But you know, like it says, if you guys are a close knit group, then
you're gonna have to send me a private email. I got that shit on mute, Uncle. So
what?
I'm just kidding. That was a joke.
You eating a chicken wrap?
Okay. Nah, I got pizza.
Oh, you fat shit! You're gonna end up like Bass.
I work out 5 days a week with a professional athlete. I'm
LeBron. You mean? I just promoted him to trooper. LeBron James came.
Yeah. Me and LeBron hit the gym.
That's crazy. What a fucking great guy. Either way, yeah. I'll chat with the guys. I see that this could possibly work. I just need to discuss the ins and outs and maybe have a talk with you as well. And yeah, we'll see where it goes.
So I want to add on to that. And since I want to be transparent, right? Listen, I feel like what Davenport is talking about right now would give me more reasons or more like, I guess, it would make me to actually want to like go on duty more than I am now.
Yeah.
And another thing that I feel like would drive me to want to do it is, I know Davenport doesn't have interest, but if this did become a possibility, would we be able to expand into other shifts, or would this be only Shift 3 thing?
I mean, I prefer to say as one shift. I mean, if that's the selling point of what you wanted to do to build out that shift specifically, I think moving into other shifts would only be a detriment to the force, because you guys are gonna have, it's like the troopers right now. Like we're a mixture, but a lot of us are around the same time, really. Like we usually shift to Andy's, and I think if I was to extend into other time zones, it would create difficulties rather than solutions when we've got other departments that can sort of fulfill that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
I mean,
I'll be honest,
that's
the
not
main
to say
reason
it's
why I
not
said
possible.
I'd focus on shift 3 because I just can't commit time to shift 1 and 2. You know, to make it viable. So
I mean, if you
if
guys
you can't commit the time to it, it's not going to be.
if you
possible.
guys are willing to flesh it out and get it as good as possible, I already said to Bass that we might start absorbing some of the LSPD. So if you get to a quality that's good enough, even if it's not as big as you think, you could just join our departments, and that way we could work together or something like that.
Yeah, because like I'll be 100% real with you. Even when we train cadets and stuff, we basically tell them that we're not looking for RoboCops. We need people that are going to, you know, sort of go along and make sure that everyone has an enjoyable time, and that's what I want to try and promote in the department, you know, which is what we've tried to do within the LSPD for shift 3, and it seems to be working.
Well, this is the perfect time we want to do it. So that's the mentality we want. That's the mentality we need. So either way, I think the name of the department or where you are or how that works is sort of irrelevant as long as you know you stick to that ideal and we can keep that ideal. But I'd say if you're going to be a department, you should focus on your 20 or so and keep it there. Just stay around that number and don't expand too big. That's what I do, because the best departments for me are troopers, state police, the park rangers, and Toretti's. I think they were the 3 best departments just purely on consistency. Not necessarily the best policing, but consistency in terms of what they wanted. And that's what I think we want to try and get with every department. So I'd suggest try and focus on, you know, that shift and, you know, see where it goes. Would you guys be open to joining the state police instead of a separate department if you were to get it right? So we could focus on shift 2 and you guys would be shift 3. But then at that point, we'd also be able to intertwine with, you know, the recruitings for and training and shit like that.
I'm not opposed to it. I mean, I'm loyal to the LSPD and have been for many, many years, but I'm not opposed to it, but it would be a package deal with the people we got around us.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It would be,
and not like the whole 20. I'm
department.
saying there's probably 3 or 4 or something that.
How the fuck do you need a separate department?
I think they just.
I mean, shift 3. I mean, shift 3 is already its own thing to begin with. And
so they got their ship supervisors and shit. It's already split up like that. You know what I mean? So it doesn't make sense that
no shift supervisors anymore, but it's sort of just command's job. But
yeah,
in saying that though, like shift 3 is totally different. Any other?
How about
shift,
you get
like,
a list of names on who?
We hear the issues from every other shift.
Get a list of names.
Issues.
Get a list of names of the core people you'd want in this this unit or whatever, and then maybe we discuss what we're going to be doing with it. Okay.
Yep, no problem.
I just want to see names and shit like that. I feel like from what I've seen in that shift, it usually is pretty solid, and it is a completely different breed of people around then. So it might be good to get you know, a mixture happening. But either way, get some people over. As long as time reduce is not in it, you guys should be fine.
Excuse me?
She's a different shift.
Oh, thank God. Oh my gosh. I was like, you know, having a bit of a heart palpitations or whatever, because I thought she might have been like one of the ones you get.
You know, so the Andrews did want her. I'm just saying. So you might be looking at a future trooper there too.
Who wanted
Andrews?
Oh, fuck Andrews. Andrews is a fucking simp. What a fucking pussy.
What? What? You can't say that.
I just did.
You just did. Fuck.
I'm not being sexist. I'm calling him the simp.
Shrimp.
He
You're supposed to say shrimp. You're supposed to say shrimp.
No, he's a fucking simp.
He's a fucking simp.
Guys.
He puts pussy on a pedestal. The sexist prick.
They don't pronounce H's, guys. Anyways.
I'm sure you're a great cop, Time. I'm sure
Thank
you're a
you.
great
I'm going to
cop.
join your department now.
When you dream.
Shut up.
Okay, anyways. Listen, yeah, guys, let's do that, see what happens. I'm down for any names you want to put forward and, you know, do whatever with. But like I said, we want to, it might be the. I'm not sure what's going to happen with this other department, but we can definitely, you know, we can definitely discuss this during the process of the election of the new chief or whatever the fuck we're doing with that shit. Who even knows? My original goal with LSPD was to fucking absolve it, get rid of it, and absorb the good police out of it. So. If that's what we have to do, I mean, I'm willing to do it. We might have to put in a bit of extra work to get the, the standards up, but, it's something on the, within the ballpark anyway, so.
Yep. Yeah, we'll get everything together and forward it over to you and go from there.
Okay. Sounds good to me.
Awesome.
You guys look really cute in those skivvies, by the way. Little neck warmers.
Like
thank
them?
you.
I can tell you guys don't run much, huh? Look at that, Pred. Pussies.
Yeah, I make people run for me.
Day. I don't
I'd
run.
have swamp ass. Oh, fuck.
Yeah,
fuck,
Bass,
fuck you,
no
Bass.
offense, but I can tell.
So is there anything you need from me before I go patrol?
Only time you run is when you're on the toilet after eating KFC.
I wish I had KFC. Fuck.
Oh.
Finger looking good, man. Oh, fuck.
I gotta stick with Bass. If you see me running too, you better start running as well because there's something big fucking chasing us.
If you're good to go, Bash. You get on out there, pal. Just make sure your fat rolls don't hit your panic button again.
We'll find out. Ooh, somebody's being shot at.
Jesus Christ, I thought that was the fat boy.
Oh, I gotta fix. Oh, that's right. LeBron gonna pick a call sign too as well.
Do you want me to fix you on the roster, Bass?
What's my new call sign?
I just got ignored.
He's only going to be he's fine for now. Everyone will know what the fuck he's
He
doing.
never gave a fuck about you anyway, buddy.
Status check on that 78, please.
Never gave a fuck about it.
Oh, hell yeah.
223.
I'm gonna make my way over. Yeah, I'm gonna make my way over.
Oh, was that fat boy?
436, let's check it out.
LeBron James. Yeah, we can.
Some type of shift 3 PD department.
22,
There we go.
Well, that's the sort of thing that was swinging, but I mean, honestly, I can see the advantage to it.
And then they're code 4 here.
I see nothing but disadvantage to it. I mean, shift 3 cops can work together. I mean, all it's going to do is put a divide throughout the entire shift where they're going to think that they run it, and then they have a say over the people that are already running the shift. Like, those motherfuckers, they don't run it any more than my people do in shift 3. I have dedicated shift 3 people as well.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, the majority of shift 3 numbers aren't those motherfuckers. The majority of shift 3 numbers are PBSO.
Well, I did say get me a list, so I'll be interested to see what they put forward.
We're continuing westbound. Secondary westbound.
I don't see
What's the status for the?
Because all it does is it just divides everything.
So the only thing I can see with it is it's the same thing with like what Toretti's done. You know what I mean?
Play.
They don't necessarily need to be a full focused like leader of the fucking shift 3 or whatever, but they could be a more organized department that does what they do right now is already nothing really changes except they lead it. That department, right? Bass wouldn't have fucking done shit to control those people. You know that. So nothing really changes. They just would work out of a separate department or some shit like that. But nothing, the hierarchy and the system wouldn't change. Well, that's what I've said to them. If they want to, I'm willing to absorb some of the police officers, but I'd be very strict on who, I would eat from the police department.
A fucking dipshit.
Yeah, maybe she could be the park ranger. You know what I mean?
Ow, I thought you were talking about.
Don't tell her I said that. She might get insulted.